could replicate this, but I'm going to give it my damnedest. So there were these kids at the commissary all loading up on their little snacks from, I guess they got their allowance, and it's a holiday for them. So Heather was watching them as they picked up their Go-Gurts and their Squish Sensibles and their Sour Patch Pies and apple pies, and 4 kids just getting in line. And Heather says, "Man, those kids remind me of our kids. Can we give them some change?" I was like, kids nowadays don't do change, Heather. Matter of fact, you can get them an apple, one of those Apple cards, but she pulled out about 50 cents, talking about, can we give it to those kids? They're so cute. I was like, look, first of all, this is not 1962.
No, he was making fun of me so hard.
And I'm like, are you gonna give these kids a quarter? There's 4 of them. Oh, jeez. Thanks a lot, ma'am. I'm gonna go spend this quarter. Gotta spend it with my brothers, though. Can't leave anybody out. I got an idea, Jimmy. Go back and get them blouse-sick pickles. Oh, jeez. How many pickles do you think you get for 25 cents, Johnny? You gotta try to split the pickles in half, Johnny. Can't we just ask that lady for another quarter?
He was talking about biting on a pickle or biting on a quarter. Here's your quarter, sonny.
You know, back in the 60s, they chew on their quarters, make sure they're real, you know, because back then money was probably like wood, you know. But nowadays you can't put that to your mouth. 2 reasons: 1, you had a mask on, no seatbelt for her, and 2, you can catch COVID that way. You nobody want to catch COVID. Can I give these kids some change?
I miss our kids.
Give them kids some fluoride.
I miss our babies.
Something tells me we got some work to do with our Ludo and Murphy. What's going on out here? What you doing, Murphy? It's snowing, buddies. Things you don't really understand, like, do you scrape off do you shovel off the snow just on your yard? Or do you, I'm not sure. This is a brand new experience for me. I gotta see if I'm supposed to shovel off the snow. I don't know how this works. I guess we all gonna be learning today. I guess today we're gonna learn about some shoveling, some snow times, and how we gonna get off of this mountain. It's a good thing we got groceries yesterday. You licky? This is fun! plans? Don't we need a cart? No, we have to have an Einkaufswagen. The loudest buggy ever. Well, well, well. Christy! Ha! So, guess what? Haven't done this in a little while, but decided that, well, since I lost a little bit of footage, won't get into that, I thought that I'd make up for it by doing a quick beer review on a beer that I just found out about. It's an awesome beer, and we're going to jump right into it because I don't have much time left. Hope you guys are enjoying the entire Dave and Heather living in Germany, the snow that just fell, so this is going to add on to it. But without any further ado, this is an Oettinger Pils. Now, Oettinger is local, and it's also in a couple different regions because I thought it was just local to our region. Apparently, this is all over the place. But I was watching, I don't know if you watched the Kaufland part of this last video we just did, but I noticed a guy, he had a cart full of like 4 to 5 cases of Oettinger. Now, I don't know if he had he had the Pils, because I was like, yo, he's got this Pils one. There are like 5 or 6 different styles of Oettinger out there, and the one that I just found out about was the Pils. After seeing that guy with his cart full of these cases of beer, and a case holds about 20 to 25 beers. So this man either was an alcoholic or he really liked his Oettingers. And the majority of them were Pils. So I decided I'm going to pick up a couple of them and I'm going to do a review on them. I've already tasted this beer 11 times, and that's mainly because it really is a good one. So I wanted to review it and see what Beer Advocate says about it. Plus, I haven't done a beer review in a while. Plus, I got some snacky snack things going on as well. And I think you guys will appreciate it. I think you'll appreciate it. Let's get right into the beer. This is the Oettinger Pils, and if you think of the price point on this beer, this is a favorite of the old folks, and I don't mean like the old people. I'm talking like culturally old. Like, this is a really old brewery. It has stood the test of time, and I also believe that it's equivalent to an American PBR. So when PBR came out, you know how that was. I mean, it had its ups and downs, and that was before my time, your time too probably. However, it made a comeback like back in 2014. Huge comeback. Everybody, PBR. Man bun. Then it started to dwindle down a little bit more, you know, and then you had your breweries come out, and your breweries came out with craft beers. Craft beers came out with your cucumbers. I love me some cucumber beer now. Shout out to Creature Comforts, does a really good one. Tritonia! But that's not what this is about today. Today it's about Oettinger. What I'm trying to say is, this is the PBR of our region. And I want to get right into it. Where's my, I don't know if you guys remember this little fella. He's still sticking around. I don't know where his helmet went. Sorry about that. But Here we go. Pop the top. It's got that nostalgic aroma that I'm sure everyone's used to, or everyone watching this is used to. Shout out to my 90-something subscribers right now. Loving it. Eric Martinez, I know you're watching now. It took you a little while to jump in, but you and Carrie, I know that you guys are watching it on a nice couch. Don't know what kind of couch. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a corduroy couch. I don't know why I said that. Probably because I have this corduroy hat. Got this one from that Flow Mart. I don't know if you remember that either. If you didn't, or you haven't seen that episode yet, take a look at it. So first, I'm not even going to do the review yet. I just want to pour it. And one thing I do want to point out is, out of all the Oettingers that I've tried, this is the only one that has the OCO test. So an OCO test, I guess, is like the equivalent to an American test as far as like awards. You see them on wine bottles and things, but this one I've never seen. It says sehr gut, which is very good. It has a marking that it holds some kind of an award, which is great to me too. So check this pour. Wham! Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see it, if I am out of focus, but it has a light, helles, kind of nice pour. Look at that amazing head. Holy macaroni. When I see it in the actual clip, I'm noticing it is very light. I usually drink it right out of the bottle. Now, a lot of my beer connoisseurs will say, Dave, why? Why are you drinking a German beer out of a bottle? Some German beers are meant to be drunk out of a bottle. That's also why I left a little bit inside the bottle. And I'm drinking that one first because that's what I'm used to. Just want to let you know how it tastes. So, here we go. Aromatic. Whew! Does not have a big aftertaste. I cannot compare that beer to anything else except for what it is, and that is immaculate and sehr gut. Oettinger, I do not think you'll be able to find that stateside, but if you are on this side, if you'd like to stay overnight with us, stay a couple of weeks with us, we got plenty of room. Come on through, but without further ado, check out that head. It's holding. Now, it went half its size. Doesn't matter because it's so tasty. Let's jump right into Beer Advocate, the Oettinger Pils, which is in the Oettinger Brauerei, GmbH, here in Germany. And Beer Advocate gives it a score of 72, which is just okay. I'll tell you what, Beer Advocate, it's just more than okay. It's sehr gut. It says it on the bottle. I don't know where you got whatever, but let's see. The ABV on it is 4.7%. That's your average. A normal German beer, a 0.5 liter beer like that, it's probably going to have about 5% ABV. I didn't expect nothing less. So, but 4.7 just basically means you can drink a lot of them. That's what it means. And it says, because of the ranking, the average is 3.5 out of 5. So, unfortunately, I do have a couple of reviews I can go through. And let me see what is going on here. Okay, so Cocalou from Romania, I don't think I said that right. She or he gives it a 2.8 out of 5. And so the look is a 2.75. The smell is a 2.75. The taste is a 2.75. And the feel is a 2.75. So the overall is a 3. My math is not that good, but that just still sounds like a 2.75. So this person says it's clear golden color with a white head. Aroma is malty with toasted notes. The taste is malty and bready, but balanced by some earthy hop bitterness. Medium body with medium plus carbonation. Light oily feel, but otherwise it's a decent beer. Let's talk about this light oily feel. Only thing really oily is how hot it is under these lights. There's nothing oily about this feel. Doesn't taste like oil. Doesn't have that smooth, oily surface layer that you can get with some beers, and some of that's okay. This one right here, the Oettinger Pils, is a Pilsner beer, and this is your typical German beer. Normally when I do these kind of reviews, I give 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5. This one I can say is a 5 out of 5. I just think that for the money, price point on this beer, and the ABV on it, and look at those little bubbles. These bubbles are doing magic under there. Can you see the little bubble? Never mind. Let me just, one more. Shout out to Vet Torres. She has hit me to something called Mukbang or Mukbang or Mukbang. It is listening to people eat food. I know that sounds crazy, but it's a real thing. And I'm thinking about trying that with some ramen just to see what it's about. That's not what this episode is about, but I bring that up now because I wanted you guys to know that I've got some new snacky snacks right now. And she gave me the hint that maybe I should do a beer review and eat some of these snacky snacks with the crunchiness and stuff and see what happens, you know what I mean? Now, my mics aren't really all that powerful, so I will do that. Let me do one, actually I'm gonna do that right now and then get back to the review. Let me show you what I've got for my snacky snacks. This is Erdnusslocken, and that basically translates into peanut chips. Now, I've got a slight peanut allergy. I'm not saying that this is a good idea, and I'm recommending this to those that have this allergy, but I do know that I can have a bowl of it and nothing really happens anymore. It may be because I was on that ketogenic diet for a little while and things got back to normal, because when I got back over here, I tried a bag of these and they were great. Nothing happened, so I tried another bag. They were great. Nothing happened. So I'm going to take that as a W, a win for Erdnusslocken, because I grew up on these. If you guys were in Germany before, you know what I'm talking about. But they are delicious and they go really good as a beer snacky snack. So let me try to mukbang this. Some people probably won't like this genre. They probably won't understand it. But apparently, I can watch this on YouTube all day. But it's mostly smacking and chewing. And sips. Maybe I need to be a little bit quieter as well. Give it like an ASMR kind of feel. Take a little bit of these Erdnuss chips. Maybe it makes better sense if I take like 17 of them at once. I think I need to do a beer review. I think I need to do a snack review. Wow. Yeah. So, I can't stop. Hopefully, I'm not grossing anybody out. If I am, just fast forward. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna take one more mukbang sip. Delicious. Lutinous from Australia. I guess he can get one of these. Lutinous in Australia says he's going to give this a 3.68. The look is a 3.5. The smell is a 3.5. The taste is a 3.75. The feel is a 3.75. So the overall is a 3.75. Okay, so Lutinous says a refreshing everyday beer. Apparently Germany's most popular due to the low price yet consistently decent quality. That's what I said. Bright light gold color, quick fizz of champagne carbonations on pouring with a keen but brief head, pleasantly sweet bread nose, and with a faint citrus note. The taste is an agreeable blend of slightly sweet malt, mushrooms, gentle hops, and mild orange peel. Tangy dry finish. This is a mild tasting beer for guzzling in the hot weather, but will be acceptable in most settings that call for a well-balanced pale lager that most people will enjoy at a very sensible price. The PBR of German beers. So anyways, like I said, I like them with any kind of snacky snack. I like them, I can drink 6 of these in probably 30 minutes. What is that saying about me? Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick beer review. I hope you guys understand the mukbang situation. I'm still learning it, and next time I do it, it's going to be more with sloppy things, like sloppy, like slop it up, soup slop. The crunchiness, I don't know if it's giving the right effect. Let's try again. And on that note, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this channel. In the immortal words of Dave and Heather living in Germany, Mukbang tschüss! Boom. Bonus! That allergy better not flare up. Dry mouth.